Alright, so in this video of Salesforce Bytes, we'll talk about lookup filters. Now, we understand that there's a relationship type that's called lookup, which lets you associate a record with another record, wherein you can create a parent-child relationship, right? But what if you wanted that lookup to behave a specific way? It should only show results that are filtered based on some criteria, right? So to be able to do filtering on lookup, you have something that's called lookup filters. And when you create a lookup field record, or when you create or configure a lookup field, you get to enter the filter value. How do we do that? Let's take a look at this use case and then understand. Our use case is when creating a broker contact record type, only those accounts should show up in the lookup field which have the account sources partner referral. Let's understand and break this statement into two parts. When creating a broker contact record type, which means this filter should only work for the broker contact record type, right? And the second part says that the lookup filter should only show results where the account sources partner referral, right? Let's configure and let's try to understand how this lookup filter would work. Let's go to Salesforce. And what object are we on? We should be on the contact object because we need to first of all configure a broker record type. So let's go to contact and let's create a broker record type first of all. So down below I should have an option that's called record types. Let's click on new and let's call it broker, right? It is active and I'll make it available for all the profiles, or let's just make it available for the system administrator, right? Let's click on next and let this be the contact layout, page layout for now, and let's click on save. Right? So my record type is configured. Now what do I need to do? I need to configure my account lookup. So if I go to fields and relationships, I already have a lookup to account on the contact object, right? Let's click on this account name. And when I open any lookup field, I have an option that says lookup filter. And right now there are no lookup filters defined, which means let's take a look at how things would work when there's no lookup filter. Let's go to contacts and let's create a new contact, right? So you get an account name field here, and this will show you almost all the accounts that are available in the system, right? Test account 1, 2, whatever accounts are present in the system. But what we are trying to do is we are trying to filter our account results based on account source field. That's our use case, right? So if the account source is partner referral, we should be able to filter out the records if we are configuring a broker contact record type, right? So this is a broker record type and we are trying to filter out this particular account name drop down, and this should only show us results where in the account sources partner referral, right? Let's try to do that. So let's go ahead and create this lookup filter. Let's click on edit. And here we have something that says optionally create a filter to limit the records available to the users in the lookup field. Let's click on the filter settings and here we can insert some criteria, right? So what should be our criteria? Our criteria should be that the account that we are looking at, let's simply type account that we are looking at, the account source of that of the account we are looking at should be equal to a value, and that value is nothing but partner referral, right? Pretty straightforward. This is our condition. So the filter should say that the account name, or rather the account field's account source field, should be equal to partner referral, and only those accounts should show up in my account name field. Make sense? Now you have another option. Since this is a lookup field, you can mark this particular filter as required or it can be optional. If you mark it as optional, the user can remove the filter and they can enter other values. But if you mark this required, the user has to specifically choose from the list that comes to him, which would have the account sources partner referral, right? So let's set it to required and let's say please only choose partner referral accounts for this contact, right? And let's click on enable this filter and let's click on save. If in future you want to disable the filter, you can just deactivate the filter. That can be done, right? Now I have a lookup filter created. Let's go to our broker record and let's click on this drop down now, right? Before doing that, let's click on refresh and let's click on new contact. Now when I create a new contact, let's take a look at the account name drop down. You see, I don't see any options coming up because the accounts that I have right now in the system don't have the account sources partner referral. Let's open this particular account for instance. Let's see the account source field. So under account source field, what do we have? Let's check. Account source, it's not even on the page layout. Let's try to add it on the page layout first. So let's click on next, setup, or let's just say edit object, and let's find the account source field, right? So this is not on the page layout. Let's bring in on the page layout. So I'll just add it on the top. Let's click on save, and now let's refresh our account page, and now we should see what value is on the account source field. It's mostly empty because we were not having it on the page layout, right? Let's check. So it has, okay, I could not find the field. Let's refresh. Details, so I still cannot see the field. Let's log out and log in again. That's the best way to see something that's recently changed. So I'll just log in again. Now let's go to the accounts page. Let's try to see if we have the field coming in. Right, so I see the account source field which is empty. Now let's set this to partner referral, and now let's see if this comes up as an option when we are creating contacts, right? Let's go to contacts and let's click on new, and now if I check and look at the account name, I should have at least one account. Yeah, see if one account is coming up because it satisfies the lookup filter. Make sense? Great, thank you.